Welcome to this week's episode. In this week's episode, I want to talk to you about something that, as a photographer who likes to get out in the outdoors and do landscape and wildlife photography and do my vlogging, I also enjoy meeting new people when I'm out there. It's always a great opportunity to dialogue with other photographers or just individuals who are interested in your camera equipment or what you're doing. And what I found myself running into is, as I'm dialoguing with people and they ask, what's your website or your YouTube channel? And I would have to get out a pen and write down on a piece of paper. So what I decided to do is I ended up creating these business cards here, and I'll show you on the screen. But on the business card, I have my YouTube channel address as well as my website address and my email address, so that I can hand them to anyone that I run into out on my photography adventures. And that way, if they're interested in seeing my work or possibly following my YouTube channel, I'll have something concrete to give them, as opposed to having them remember Jason Stewart Photography or anything like that. And so what I wanted to do real quick is just show you how I created this business card, what company I used, and there's many companies out there, as well as the cost involved. I ended up ordering, I think, 80 of these cards. There's front and back, and it ended up costing me, with tax and shipping, it was only like $17 or so. And so I thought that was a really good deal for a really high quality card. So let me go ahead and show you on the screen how I ordered it, who I ordered it from, and that way, if that's something that might help your YouTube channel out with, or even if you have another business not related to YouTube, this is a way you can go about it. And even though it's a photography company, they're suited for photographers. The company that I ordered this through, they do work for anyone. So anyways, let me show you what I did. Now, the company that I use for my business cards as well as my calendars, they have a really good price and bring out really quality product. I use Bayphoto, and so I go to bayphoto.com, and so let's go to their website. So when you get to Bayphoto, you can see I'm already logged in. Let's go up here to the tab where the products are. Under products, you go down to the business and hit business cards. After hitting business cards, you can see that it'll show you all the selections of business cards and the quality and type that you want to order. It gives you an overview, format, the paper, the size and prices. Let's go there, size and prices. So this is what I ordered right here. I ordered the 2 by 3.5 flat business cards, 40 per pack. So one pack is $11, but for only $3 more, you can get 80. And so that is what I chose. I ended up getting 80 cards. And when you place the order, what you do is hit on the order tab like I did, and then you hit download photo templates. And what will happen is it will download the business card templates onto your computer. And so let me go ahead and show you what that looks like. And so here's the business card templates that Bayphoto allows you to download, and I just do the flat business card. And so as you see, there's 2 by 3 horizontal for the back, horizontal for the front, and that's what the H stands for, horizontal. But they also have vertical if you want to do a vertical business card, and they have that front and back. What I used was the horizontal, and so after downloading that, you want to open up your Photoshop, and I have already done the business card as well, but you load the business card in. And so this, as you can see up here, this is business card front. And what you do is, the first thing I did was I loaded in the image that I wanted to use for my cover of my business card. The next thing I did was I looked for my YouTube channel graphic, so to speak, or design, and I think this is it. And as you can see, you just I pull it in and I just get it lined up. Because I already have it in here, I'll show you. So this is how I set it up, and I just save it all and then I export it. But let's go ahead and do the back as well. So the next thing I do is I pull in the business card back side into Photoshop. I put in the image that I want to use on the back of my card, and then the next thing I do is I decided to put a little gray box down here so that I could put my type print over it. Here's the print. I want to make sure that when I hand these cards out to different individuals that I meet, I include my website, which is my online gallery for my wildlife and landscape and nature photography. And I want people to have access to that, as well as my email address. And let me show you the way that I do the gray box is I simply just go up here to this rectangular marquee tool, and I click on that, and you simply just hold down your mouse button and you make this however big you want. But we'll just copy this, and I'll do a different color. I go over here and I select the color. We'll just pretend we're gonna do that color. We'll just do red. Okay, and I go to the paintbrush and I simply paint in red like that. And after I paint in the red, I then go to my fonts and let's put Jason Stewart Photography.net. Put it in white. And so you can see how that just goes like so. I already have my font and everything in here, so I'm not going to leave this, of course. So let's back out. Okay. So the next thing that I do after I type in my contact info is, as you can see, I have a bunch of different graphics that I've created for a variety of things. I pull this down onto my screen and I size it up here. And once that's on, I then, I'm going to delete that and show you, I then just, again, put more, I put Jason Stewart Photography. So now, as you see, on the back of my card, on the front of my card, we have Jason Stewart, wildlife nature photographer exploring the world. And then on this side of the card, let me get out of here so you can see. So on this side of the card, I've got my YouTube channel, which is Jason Stewart Photography. I've got my website address or my online gallery, as well as a way for someone to contact me. And after I export the business card, I then go back into the Bay Photo website and I upload my work there, and then, like I said, let's see, I think I have that page up, maybe not, let me look. Yes, okay, and so here you see, after uploading it, I found the promo code. So how I find promo codes for Bay Photo is I just put in, so I think with this I put in whatever month it was, June, July 2020 or whatever, and I just say discount code, and you have to look. Sometimes it takes a few tries, but I use this for the business cards as well as for my calendars, and it always gives you a little bit of money off, and so that's helpful. But as you can see, the total price was $17.38, and I feel like I got a really high quality business card that I can give out to people I meet. I hope you found this episode helpful. Some other ideas with this business card, in addition to just handing them out to people you meet when you're out shooting. If you have friends that own businesses, or you have connections that way, you can order some business cards, drop them off at their business, and maybe they would be able to give them out to their customers, or at least let your business cards hang out on a table or something, and people who might be interested could then find you that way. There's a whole variety of ways that they can be used. If you meet a contact, say from one of the magazines, Outdoor Photographer magazine, or another photography magazine or company, having that card is a helpful thing to give. The more serious you are about your photography, the better you present yourself, the more serious people will take you as a photographer, and it's just a great extra tool to have for your branding. And I have to tell you though, I don't anticipate getting a whole lot of business through these business cards. For me, the main thing is just the people I engage with when I'm out shooting and out recording my episodes. I've met some really neat people that way, and this card I find just helps them be able to get connected with me after our conversation. I know that when I went to the Grand Tetons, I ended up meeting a really, really neat lady who is also a very avid photographer, very gifted photographer as well. And she's one of the subscribers to my YouTube channel, and it's just an encouragement every time she says hello and makes a comment, because it always reminds me of that amazing time that I had in the Grand Tetons. And you just meet some really neat people out there. And so anyways, I hope you found this episode helpful. If you did, could you do me a huge favor as always and hit the like button, and also make a comment if you don't mind. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate it. It helps encourage me to keep going on and making more episodes. It helps my family out, trying to get our channel monetized. And so other than that, I hope to see you next week, and until then, go out and capture the world.